Hi, boys and girls. So I've moved my couch because I was tired of sitting in my dining room. So I'm sitting here at my couch and I'm about to talk to you about Thursday. So the first thing I want to tell you is look at these amazing advertisements. I put together a little slideshow and I want to show it off. Okay, first, if you see your personal advertisement in this slideshow, drop a comment in this advertisement and claim it as yours so everyone knows how great a job you did. Um, so we've got some really great advertisements there. Here you can see Steven's little face, so you know that's his. You guys did a great job on these. Take a look at some more. There's Efren. Lots of people did a great job advertising the orphan trains. I feel like this one was my favorite. I think this was Isaac. Um, really well done. If it's not Isaac, please tell me who this belongs to because I loved it. Here's some more really great posters that were made. You guys did incredible at this. For those of you who didn't turn one in, it's not too late. You can read chapter 8 and turn in a poster, or you can do it digitally, or you can do it on paper. So do that soon. All right, guys. So for today, I've got 3 things I want you to do. Okay? The first thing is to do a select and connect. A select and connect, we've done these in class before on paper and with a partner, but we're just going to do 5 words. So take a look here. I've made 5 lines for you. So how you change these lines, you grab the corners like this, and if you want to connect transfer to farmer, for example, I don't know why you would, but you'd have to come up with a connection. You have to explain that connection down here in the comments. So if you think transfer connects to farmer for some reason, then you put farmer in the blank and you tell why you think transfer and farmer are a good connection. All right? I probably wouldn't connect those 2 words. I might connect transfer to quarter because a quarter is the amount of money. You can transfer money. I might connect transfer to jail because some prisoners have to be transferred from one place to another. I might use transfer for orphan train because orphan trains transferred children from one part of the country to another. So there's lots of different correct answers here, but I want to see what you come up with. That is assignment 1. Moving on to assignment 2. Assignment 2 is going to be to answer the 5 vocabulary questions in this slideshow on the next 5 slides. And this was something that you were supposed to do yesterday for the first 5 words, but not very many people followed directions. So today, make sure you do this correctly. So let's go over these words. First, we have the word defer. Defer means to put off to a later time or give to someone more knowledgeable. So if I don't know what I'm talking about, I might defer to Miss Stovall because maybe she knows what she's talking about in this topic. Or I might defer this task and say, oh, this is too much for my brain right now. I'm going to have to do it later. I'm going to defer this task to a later time. So the question is, what is something you like to defer to a later time? Write that answer right down here where it says answer in CSRQ. The next word is refer. So to refer to something means to bring attention to it. It can also be like you might bring attention to a friend, to a company, and get some money back. Or you might refer to the instructions before operating a new device. The question is, what website could you refer to if you need help with a social studies project? So let's say you were doing some sort of research project on maybe like a famous person or an important place. What might you refer to or bring attention to in your report? Okay, answer that question in CSRQ at the bottom of the page. The next word is inference. We use this in literacy all the time. An inference is a conclusion reached based on evidence. So we talk about this when we're reading fiction or nonfiction. We make inferences all the time. It's what the author doesn't quite tell you. Gives you clues, but doesn't quite tell you. So the question is, what do you need to have to make an inference other than evidence? The answer is somewhere in this picture up here, so make sure to use that. The next word you're going to answer, question 4, is conifer. This is a tree that carries seeds, or an evergreen. So look at these pictures as clues here, and what kind of tree can be categorized as a conifer or a seed-carrying tree? Answer in the comment section at the bottom of your screen. And finally, we have the word prefer. I'm sure you know this word already. It's to like one thing over another. What kind of food do you prefer? If I had to choose between chocolate cake and a salad, I prefer chocolate cake. How about you? Or you could answer, what kind of fruit do you prefer? What kind of dessert do you prefer? So it can be anything. Answer that in CSRQ. All right, moving on to our third and final assignment. Dun dun da! It's time to read Orphan Train Rider. Today we're going to read 2 chapters because we really want to finish this up. We'll read chapter 11 on Friday, and then we'll be done with the book. We'll do our final Socratic Circle discussion on Friday. So today you're going to read chapters 9 and 10. Now I've given you a video here if you want to read, follow along, as Miss Reynolds actually was the one who made this video, so it's her voice. She's reading chapters 9 and 10. So you want to follow along, which I suggest you do. The chapters are on the following slides. So you can see chapter 9 begins here, and it's quite a long chapter, but it's the best chapter of the whole book. I'm promising you, you want to read it and read it carefully, okay? It is a lot happening in this chapter to Lee as he ends up going home with the Rogers, but he doesn't stay there. So read to find out what happens to Lee next. He ends up actually going to 2 more homes in this chapter. It's a big one. So read the whole chapter, and then chapter 10 is a real short one, so read that. Finally, I'm going to skip down to slide number 25. Here's our PEE rubric. Review it because on our last PEEs, we didn't all follow the rubric. We didn't all get an exceeds. So remember that for exceeds, your response has to begin with a point that insightfully answers the prompt and in CSRQ. Remember that your evidence, you must have more than one piece of evidence, and choose evidence that supports your point. Don't give away the because in your point. Just tell your point, then give your evidence. Do the because in your explanation. All right, make sure you use quotation marks correctly too. And then in your explanation, make sure you skillfully explain the connection between the evidence and the point. So use those sentence starters like, this shows, and then say your point, because, and then say your reasoning. Okay? So the more you write, the better you're going to do. So write a lot. Okay? If you have any questions, hit me up in Hangouts, and we'll chat about it. Okay? Live, just like this. Finally, you have your final assignment, and it is a celebration of knowledge. You're going to find the PEE document, should be attached to the assignment that this video was found in, and you're going to answer the question using the pages of the book. So you're going to keep this slideshow open so you can see the pages. Specifically, if you go to slides, it says 19 and 20. Is it still 19 and 20? 19 and 20, yes. 19 and 20. Then, big hint there, you're going to get a lot of evidence from those pages. Remember to use CSRQ, more than one piece of evidence, quotation marks, and background knowledge to earn a 4, okay? Make me proud, boys and girls. Skip on over to that assignment and do that final PE. This is a celebration of knowledge, which means it'll be a test grade. So whether you do it now or you do it for makeup work later, you're going to have to do it. It's a test grade. So do your best, okay? Read over it before you submit it, okay? So when the video is done, you're going to head back to the top of this slideshow, and you're going to do all 3 assignments. 2 of them are vocabulary related. One of them is a PEE, and you'll have to do it not in the slideshow, but in a document. Okay, so actually be submitting 2 things to this assignment. Let me know what questions you have. All right, since you stayed here for the whole video, I'm going to show you my puppy dog. Here you go. Hey, Kenna, look. Kenna. Say hi. Say hi. She needs to go out and go potty. So I'm going to let her out and go potty. Bye, Kenna. See you tomorrow. Now I got to stop this thing.